A new video and a new trap, and the game today started with e4, knight f6, Alekhine Defence, e5, knight d5, d4, d6, knight f3, and this is all theory. D take e5, knight take e5, and this is the new move for us, and it's playable also, but it allows black a big chance to go wrong and play something bad for him. So black played knight b, knight d7, and this is tactically wrong because of knight take f7, an excellent move, uh, trying to drag the king to the center of the board. King take f7, and now the journey for the king starts. Queen h5 check, and king to e6, and now after 7 moves, the black king is in the center of the board. c4, and now knight 5 to f6, attacking the queen, of course. d5, attacking the king, and this is why we should protect our valuable pieces, like the king and the queen, because it becomes a target for the opponent's pieces. King to d6, and now there is many variations and many threats for white, but I'm trying to keep the video as short as possible. So in the game, white played queen to f7, and now many variations also. Knight to e5, and this is an excellent move, attacking the queen. Bishop to f4, of course, pinning the knight and developing a piece. c5, and now knight to c3. Of course, there is many variations, but we just play the moves played in the game. Knight to c3, developing a piece and trying to attack from b5 or e4 as possible. a6, of course, preventing knight b5, and now b4. Of course, when the king is in the center of the board, we are white trying to open the lines and the files for his pieces to attack the black's king. And now, of course, there is many variations: b6, c take b4, queen c7. So black choose to play queen to b6. So now b take c5, and this is slightly bad for white, because there is the rook c1 is a much better move. So we just play the moves in the game. B take c4, b take c5, check, queen take c5, and bishop take e5. Of course, there is many moves here, but bishop take e5 from white side. King take e5, and now more and more the black king is in the center in the board and more vulnerable. So bishop e2, queen a3, castles, and queen takes c3, and now the white is down to 2 pieces. Rook f to e1, king to d6, but as you noticed that all the black pieces are bad, not developed, and doing nothing in the game. So king to d6, c5, check, and now king to c7. This is a bad move also. Maybe queen takes c5 is better. Rook ac1 and queen to a3, slightly better for black. It's clear advantage for black, but still the king's position in the center is very, very dangerous for black. So after king to c7 in the game, rook a to c1, and this is also not the best, but playable. The best is to play d6 check and opening the files and lines and files and diagonals for the pieces as we mentioned before. So rook a to c1, queen to a5, and now c6. d6 also is playable, and now queen to a3, trying to prevent d6 maybe. C take b7, king take b7, and now bishop to f3, uh, activating all the pieces and trying to attack with all the pieces, but still bishop f3 is not the best. d6 is good. Queen d6, bishop f3, king a7, and bishop take a8 is advantages for white. Now after bishop f3, black played queen d6, rook to c6, of course, queen b4, rook e to c1, doubling the rooks, bishop to f5 is a bad move because there is a better move, bishop to d7, attacking the white rook. But in the game, bishop to f5, d6 now, bishop e4, bishop e4, knight e4, queen to d5, and now the dangerous attack start to be lethal. Knight to f6, attacking the queen, of course, and now the final combination, rook c7, check, king to b8. After rook to c7, the black decide to resign, but this is the continuation. If king to b8, rook c8, king to a7, rook 1 to c7, king to b6, and rook to b7, checkmate. A beautiful game and a beautiful attack from white side, of course with some inaccuracies, but this is the trick or the trap for today. Thank you for watching this video, and see you next video and next trap. Bye.